Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Family, friends shock at brutal death of teen mother. Jovial, easygoing, friendly, helpful. That is how family and friends of 18-year-old Lebanese Nelson are remembering the slain mother of one, and is why it is so shocking at her brutal death. Nelson, also called Pinky, was at home in Denhamton, Kingston on Sunday night when she was shot and killed. Still shaken up over the gruesome killing, family and friends of Nelson said the young woman was no troublemaker and insist she did not deserve to meet her in time the way she did. It was early this morning Monday that I got the news, and the first thing I screamed out, "Lord have mercy," because me really can't believe say Pinky gone like that. "It's really sad. It shake up everybody. It's sad bad," said her aunt Cheryl. Pinky quiet, no inner no mischief, nothing at all. She always smiling. If you say something to her, she just smile and walk gone in the yard. Gone down the so figure tell you if you do. She never deserved this at all, she continued. Since Nelson's death, police have listed her boyfriend and father of her child, Eric Murdoch, otherwise called Brando, and his uncle Tevin Cross as persons of interest. Police said Murdoch and his uncle, both from Kings Heights, Water Street, Kingston 14, are being asked to turn themselves in to the Denhamton police immediately. The police said residents reported hearing explosions and summoned members of the security forces. Upon arrival of the police, a joint search of the area was conducted with the military, during which they were alerted to the apartment on Kings Heights. The joint team, upon entering the premises, saw the door to apartments ajar and made entry inside. Upon entering, the team saw Nelson's body laying on its side in a pool of blood. The body had what appeared to be gunshot wounds to the left side of the face. Police name person of interest in Westmoreland murder. The police have named a person of interest in the killing of Darren Gale as Anchor District in Witton, Westmoreland. He is Theodore Reed, otherwise called Pickles. Reed is also from Anchor District in the parish. Gale was fatally shot on Friday, June 24 at a wake, leaving his brother, who witnessed his murder, traumatized and paranoid. Senior Superintendent of Police SSP Wayne Joseph, acting head of the Westmoreland Division, told reporters that Reed is still at large. "We would advise him to hand himself over into the police, as we'd like to speak to him, or he can find an attorney or a pastor or anyone at all to bring him in," SSP Joseph said. The acting head of the Westmoreland Division said he is seeking the assistance of the public in locating Reed. "We're appealing to anyone who has any information to the whereabouts of this individual to assist the police with the information to find him, or encourage him to hand himself in," SSP Joseph stressed. Court calculating damages in iconic rhythm copyright case against Tony Rebel. Musician Wayne Latibeaudiere will return to the Supreme Court on Tuesday for a hearing to assess legal damages in a copyright case involving reggae artist Tony Rebel. The copyright case revolved around the iconic Lala Bella rhythm project, which featured massive hit songs such as Everton Blenders, Ghetto People Song, Rush Silos, Are You Satisfied, and Rebel's own Jah Is Standing By My Side. "I am the copyright owner. Me and Rebel have been in court since 1998. He lost the case on a default judgment. He appealed the judge's decision, and then him go court to have appeal and lose it. So it's damages that we deal with now," the keyboardist stated. Latibeaudiere is being represented by attorney at law Catherine Minto, Afternoon School of Field, Delany and Company. In 2014, Rebel had appealed a decision of the Supreme Court to throw out an application to defend the copyright lawsuit. At the time, Rebel, whose real name is Pratchett Barrett, had wanted the Supreme Court to squash a 2006 default judgment and hence allow him to defend the suit on the basis that he never knew about the ruling in the year 2006. However, Justice Kirk Anderson held that since the documents were served on Rebel's attorneys, Sandra Alcott, who died years ago, the singer cannot say he did not have knowledge about the default judgment. The initial default judgment was entered in favor of Latibeaudiere after Tony Rebel failed to file a certain documents within a specific period. Latibudere claimed that Tony Rebel breaches his copyright in relation to the composition of the rhythm Going Home, which was eventually released under the title Lala Bella. Interestingly, the assessment of damages hearing is coming up only days after one of the iconic songs, Everton Blender's Get Up People song, was sampled by American rapper producer Duo French, Montana and Harry Ford on a song called Higher. The song appears on the duo's new joint album titled Montego. The song also samples the Lala Bella rhythm, on which Blender's original track was featured in 1996. Latibudere said he heard the sampled song on Monday morning after a friend sent it to him. It's a good thing, me love it, me really like how it sounds. I don't really know the rapper, but it is a good production, he said. He said the first he realized that something was wrong in 1996 when the first batch of 4 songs, which included Get Up People song, was released without his name on the label. Eventually, he registered the rhythm project in the U.S. Library of Congress and filed a copyright suit. After 26 years, or from 1996, this thing going on so justice is finally being served, His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie said, justice delayed will ultimately prevail. So me use those words to keep me, and me just go and hang on, and it was never easy, he said. St. Mary Police seek assistance in identifying body. The St. Mary Police are seeking the public's assistance in identifying the body of a man that was found in the Rio Novivo in the parish on Sunday, June 26. The body is of dark complexion, medium build, and is 5 feet 6 inches long. It has also bald and clean shaved. The body was clad in a green shirt with white and blue stripes, khaki shorts, and a pair of brown slippers. Reports are that about 6:20 a.m., residents discovered the body and summoned the police. On their arrival, the body was removed and taken to the morgue. The police are asking individuals who can assist in identifying the body to call the Recommits Police at 876-975-3233 or 876-994-2220, Police 119 emergency number or the nearest police station. Education Ministry recommits to expanding uniform groups in schools. The Ministry of Education and Youth says it remains committed to increasing the number of uniform groups in schools. This is in keeping with its thrust to fulfill this mission under the Safety and Security in Schools program, Portfolio Minister Favour Williams has said. She further noted that it is a part of our series of measures to improve discipline among students. Williams was speaking during the Council of Voluntary Social Services CVSS Uniform Groups church service on Sunday. The service was held at the St. Luke's Anglican Church in Crossroad in St. Andrew. Williams' remarks came against the background of what she said were heightened concerns in recent months over incidents of violence in schools across Jamaica and calls for a more concerted effort to provide civic and character education for students. She noted that several initiatives within the ministry to address these concerns were being expanded, among them support for uniform groups in schools. The ministry has been supporting uniform youth groups in the development of a 3-year strategic plan and memorandum of understanding with individual groups which will, at one and the same time, advance the missions of the groups and the mandate of the ministry to these groups, Williams added. The Education Minister pointed out that these cohorts include Girls Guide, Brownies, Boys Brigade, Cub Scouts, Cadets, and Pride Finders have played an invaluable role in shaping the character and awareness social conscience of our young people for decades. It has been well established that students who participate in clubs are more outgoing as they are engaged in activities that support socialization with their peers. These students tend to be more comfortable in group setting where communication and teamwork are necessary. This is a valuable asset as it will also benefit these students outside of the school setting, she stated. Williams said the activities engaged in at the meetings also complement classroom learning and emphasize social, emotional, and physical development. Additionally, she said they provide opportunities for informal learning and life experiences. Uniform youth groups represent a cohort of the nation's youth that is organized around a set of core values such as honor, discipline, service loyalty, commitment integrity, perseverance, industry, and spirit fortitude, the education minister emphasized. She noted that while most are based in schools, units may also be organized at church and community levels. Indeed, we know that the church has been a main source through which many new members are recruited. There is a challenge, however, and that is over the past few years, there has not been a robust of interest in these groups as in previous decades, William indicated. She said it was acknowledged that the society's youth now have more interest and distraction, but should still be encouraging them to see the value of participating in groups such as these, while citing an urgent need for volunteer adult leaders. Williams also noted that older and more traditional groups such as Boy Scouts and Girl Guides are international in scope and maintain linkages with the worldwide movement. Support for these fraternal organizations has, however, diminished over the years, and local organizations must find the resources to sustain operations and pay the required affiliation fees. So once again, it is important that we, in the local community, pitch in to provide the needed support, she added. In this regard, the Education Minister commended members of the uniformed groups and CVSS for ongoing efforts to forge long-term alliances that facilitate mutual support and joint action. Further, she said, for representing the concerns of the social sector, including disadvantaged and vulnerable groups, at the regional and international levels. We, as a collective, continue to dedicate ourselves to creating a supportive and safe environment for our students to learn and experience as much as possible to become productive members of society, Williams stated. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.